morning. Thank you for joining me in my kitchen. So this is going to be the first of many cooking videos that I'm going to be doing. And I just want to go into sort of an intro. If you've seen our first episode, we've had quite the transformation over the year. And if you haven't, go check it out. It's quite a transformation. So with that said, I've always had a passion for food. I love cooking, I love eating, I love trying new foods. And I even made it a career choice as a practicing registered dietitian. So with that said, I'm gonna start cooking for you. And today we're gonna be making some protein crepes, which is one of my favorite breakfasts that we've been doing for a while now. And it's a high protein version and low carb, low fat. Let's go ahead and we'll get started. So the items that you'll need to start this recipe out is a blender, and I've got just the Vitamix, which is what I use religiously every day. It makes everything from smoothies to soups. I absolutely love it. Over here is the pan, just any sort of non-stick pan, something easy that you can make crepes in. All right, so the beauty of this recipe is it only requires a few simple ingredients. So I'm gonna go through these 4 ingredients. And the first one is the 8 ounces of fat-free cream cheese. The next one here is 8 egg whites, and you can use egg whites right out of the carton, or you can even separate it from the eggs if you prefer. We have the artificial sweetener over here as well, and I like to use Truvia. I just found that one tastes the best. I just like it the best, but you can use whichever one you prefer. And I have 4 packets in my bowl here. And then the last ingredient is cinnamon. So we have about 1.5 tablespoons of the cinnamon. All right, let's get started. So I'm going to first put in the fat-free cream cheese we have. Just like that. And then we have our egg whites. Our sweetener here, the 4 packets of Truvia. All right, and then our last ingredient, the cinnamon. And now we're ready to blend. All right, so now we have that all blended, we're gonna start making our crepes. All right, so we're gonna set the stove to a medium heat. We're gonna go ahead and put our pan over the heat. This is a non-stick skillet. I think it's the best for making crepes. It's easy to flip. And then you're also gonna wanna spray it with some non-stick spray, just in case. Okay, so the pan's heating up nicely, so what we're going to do is get out a spatula for flipping, and then also a 1/2 cup measuring, and this will make about 6 crepes. So let's start on the first one. All right, so we're moving it around a little bit, kind of spreading it out. You want a crepe's basically a thin pancake. So we're just making it really thin. So right now we're just waiting for it to cook. I'm watching for little air bubbles to be forming on top, and that's telling me that it's cooking underneath. All right, so once you can see that it's done, you're gonna go ahead and flip it one time and then get the same brownness on the other side. So just be peeking underneath, just looking to see when it's brown, and then that means it's ready. So we're gonna continue making these, and then I will show you how we make the filling. All right, so the last one is looking done, so we're gonna go ahead and move that to the plate. All right, make sure to turn off your stove, and then let's get working on that filling. All right, so we're gonna start on making our filling now. I've got the blender all clean, so we can use that again. And the filling is just as simple as the crepes. I've got the 2 ingredients out here. So we have the fat-free cottage cheese and 3/4 cup of that. The other ingredient is just whey protein. So whatever you have on hand. I'm gonna use this orange dreamsicle. It's one of my favorites. It makes a very tasty and sweet crepe, but you can use any type of whey or casein protein, and you're going to just use a scoop of that. And those are the fillings for all 6 of your crepes. Okay, so let's start. I'm gonna go ahead and put your cottage cheese into the blender. And then 1 scoop of your protein powder. Time to mix. All right, so if the filling is a little bit too thick, what you can do is add some almond milk or whatever milk you have on hand. We're gonna add a little bit of that. All right, so that is blended up nicely. As you can see, it's a smooth and even texture. Okay, so we have everything made. I'm gonna show you how I like to make my crepes. So grab the filling there. And then just, depending on how much you like, if you like a lot or you like a little. And then I have just some different options of things we've used in the past. Cookie butter is always delicious, or dark chocolate chips. Or if you like the berries, this one would go great with the protein. We actually use that orange dreamsicle. And my favorite, the Walden Farms pancake syrup. There's no calories, nothing in it, so you can use as much as you like. So let's go ahead and fold our crepe. And then put on a bunch of this. And today, I think that I am going to do some berries on top as well. So I'm just going to use a few of those just to eat throughout, and it is ready to enjoy. Voila! All right, so let's give it a try. Very good. Light and fluffy, and that filling, I'm telling you, that protein is great. It's nice and sweet. If you like a little bit sweeter, you can always add more syrup. Or of course, this cookie butter is a good choice too. All right, I'm gonna continue enjoying this crepe, and I will see you next time.